My name is Sophie Hennekam. I'm a full professor here at Audencia for the past 7 years, and I'm doing research on diversity. And I'm especially interested in the past few years in neurodiversity and specifically autism, which is a neurodevelopmental condition characterized by differences in social interaction and communication, and sometimes repetitive behaviors and restrained interests. And what we see that this is a spectrum condition, so people are very different from another. It manifests itself differently, and difference also in severity. So this population is highly vulnerable in the labor market. We see it has a very high rate of unemployment. About 70% of autistic people do not work. And those who do work are often underemployed, which means that they don't get to use the skills that they have at work. It's also a stigmatizing condition. So therefore people often hide the fact that they are autistic. So they try to appear neurotypical by behaving as neurotypical as they can, for example, by making eye contact, even though that's not comfortable. And consequently, well, their condition is not visible to others, and they navigate the world of work without much support. They don't get the right workplace accommodations. And we see that over time, this strategy doesn't really work because often they end up in a burnout, or they have to leave the workforce altogether. There are two things that I would like to highlight. First of all, I'm working with the Brazilian government. We are studying autistic individuals in the Brazilian slums called the favelas. And here we look at the interaction between neurodiversity on the one hand and race on the other. What we see as well is that although in the West autism is seen as a medical condition, in Brazil quite often it's seen as a spiritual condition, in which autism is seen as a spiritual gift, both for the person itself and the family, so that they can show their devotion to whatever they believe in. So we are trying to uncover this through a lot of field work, provide recommendations about how they can better support them, and also educate them about what autism is and is not. A second one is that I work a lot with schools. Right now I'm looking into the school to work transition, and we see that this is highly problematic. Many people manage to get a diploma, but once they get out of school and move into the labor market, they realize that they have the academic skills, but they don't have the social skills and also the autonomy, life skills, etc., in order to be able to sustain their living and integrate well at work. So we are looking into changing the curriculum so that the focus on life skills is stronger and the focus on academic skills is less. So 3 resources I can recommend are, first of all, a movie I watched a few days ago. It's called Différente and directed by Lola Doyon. And it's about a woman who is autistic and finds out only later in life that she is. And I appreciate the fact that we see the interaction of gender and neurodiversity here, because we know that autism plays out really differently for women than for men. And she has done a lot of research to be able to represent autistic women specifically in this film really well. A second resource would be a book that's called Born on a Blue Day, written by Daniel Tammet. So here we see what is happening in the head of an autistic individual, a high-functioning autistic individual. So it's really nice to see what's going on, because it's so different from the way we function. And finally, another book is called The Canary Code. It's written by Ludmila Praslova, and this is focused on neurodiversity more broadly. It's not only about autism, and she's really providing a lot of practical advice to organizations to make it more inclusive to this population.